Greetings, Earthlings. Today I'm going to show you something a little different. So, I found this cheap camera here that I really haven't used in a while because, you know, the picture quality on this one's not very good. So, I decided to take it apart and see what was inside. Now, even these cheap cameras have pretty interesting parts inside of them. And this is the circuit board inside of it, and everything is soldered to this circuit board. Now, I don't know that much about electronics, so I really couldn't tell you what these chips are. In fact, let me see if I can get a little closer view of them for you, so maybe you guys can identify them. I don't know if this helps or not, but you know what, I'll probably take a close-up picture and post it at the end of the video, but those are the chips that are on here, and here's the memory card slot. And I'll show you how that works. It's pretty interesting to see how all these things work when you take something apart. So you can pretty much see that there's the locking mechanism right there. It holds the card in place. And then on the front, this is the battery compartment. This here, not really sure what this is. It looks like a speaker or a microphone. No, actually, you know what? This is the microphone right here. That's the microphone. This might be the speaker, actually. And then this is the flash LED and the lens. Now, what's interesting about these cheap cameras is that they're all digital. They have a digital lens, they have digital zoom, so I always thought that these have fixed focus lenses, but they have this macro switch on the side here for close-ups. And I always wondered, if this is a fixed focus lens, then how is it able to actually focus on things that are up close? So when you use the macro switch, the lens actually does move. It's actually coming loose because there were screws holding it in place, but if the screws were still there, the lens actually rotates on a focal point, and that's how it's able to focus on objects that are up close. Now, the camera that I'm using to film this right now is also a Vivitar camera, and the picture quality is much better than this red one was. And it also has a similar, it actually has the same type of macro switch. So basically that's rotating the lens on a focal point. Now this is the camera that I was using to film the video with, and I can't get any clear close-ups with this camera because it doesn't have any macro functions whatsoever, but this one here has a macro switch on the side also, and when you use that macro switch, it rotates the lens so it can focus on objects that are up close. So that would pretty much tell me that it seems like that this really isn't that much of a fixed focus lens. Now, the camera that I just used to show you the blue Vivitar, this old pure digital point and shoot, this does not have any sort of macro function, so that lens is soldered directly to the circuit board. So there's no mechanical parts in that lens whatsoever, unlike the Vivitars that have the macro switch. So the lens still technically moves. So it's not really soldered to the circuit board, but on this camera it is, because I actually took one of these apart a while ago. I don't have any footage of it, but I took one of these apart a while ago, and the lens is soldered right to the circuit board, so this lens does not move at all. But anyways, I just thought that that would be something interesting to show you guys. So that's the inside of a Vivitar camera. And yeah, I mean, once in a while I'll pick one of these up just to see how good they really are, and I like to find one that actually does have pretty decent picture quality like the one that I'm using right now, but this one didn't turn out that way. This one actually has worse picture quality. But anyways, I just figured that'd be something interesting to show you guys. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.